Hello. Okay, well, let's edit what this says. Uh-huh. All right, I'm fully equipped with coffee at this point. Woo! But we're gonna build a quick little convention card here. We're using bridge winners to do this, but let's start on the right side of this situation. Okay, so names, Team Bridge Babe. 5:30. Our general approach is going to be 2/1. Our expected minimum when opening is going to be 11. Could be balanced, you know. 2 clubs, strong. Nothing right now. I'm going to say that we'll do 3-card club opening. Now, I would assume that we're going to be playing inverted minors. And there's a couple ways you can do this. You can either play it as Invitational Plus or Game Forcing. The more widely applicable one is Invitational Plus, but I'm happy to do Game Forcing as well. And a jump is going to be weak. And after an overcall, it'll be weak. This is just normal. 1 no trump will be 6 to 10. Oh, love that they do that to me. 11 to 12. Oh. And yeah, I don't think that there's anything too special here. So we're going to just click same as over 1 club. Should be good. And then for 1 heart and 1 spade, gonna be 5 for both of those. And then for 1 no trump, semi-forcing. 2 no is artificial. That's Jacoby. 3 no. It's usually a choice of games. 4 triple 3, and then splinters. I'm fine with just one-way Drury. And we'll do this on over double. Now the jump raise is when it starts getting spicy. But this one I think is just gonna be mixed. Anything else that I do for 1 heart and 1 spade? I do transfers over doubles, but that's not something I'm gonna set as our normal card. 1 heart, 2 no trump. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. This is pretty normal so far. For 1 no trump, we have 15 to 17. 5-card major on, systems on over double, and 2 clubs. Stamen. Transfer. Now 2 spades is one of those ones. I would like this to be a range ask or clubs. But if people do not feel like that is a good option, then that is okay. 2 no trump is gonna be diamonds. And 3 clubs will be puppet stamen. Low info. This is 5-5 in the minors. Game forcing. And then this is the splinter. 1 3 5 4. This has come up all of maybe twice. And then we'll do Smolin and Texas transfers. Keep it simple. And then we'll do a negative double here. And I would like to play Levinson, but that one's gonna need individual approval. Two no trump is 20 to 21. No puppet over that. And I'm not gonna even worry about 3 spades for right now. Should be some sort of minor thing. But I'm gonna leave it at that much. And then we have transfers and then negative double. 3 no trim should be a gambling 3 now. There's no reason for it to be so strong. And then 2 clubs is going to be 22 plus. Very strong. And 2 diamonds is waiting. No steps, nothing special here. Just keeping it pretty simple. And then 2 diamonds is 3 to 9. Nope, the new suits are forcing. And depending on how spicy people are feeling, I like August here. Weak, weak, weak. Now, jump shift responses. I don't want to worry too much about this with each person, so I'm thinking we can just leave these as strong for now. There's no reason, yeah. Mathy is a good defense against very strong openings. And I would love to play 2-way new minor forcing, but I have a feeling that that's not going to be most people's preferred method. So we'll check it for now, and we may have to come back and change that. Okay, now let's do the doubles. We have negative doubles, responsive doubles, maximal doubles, support doubles, and redoubles. And this is I mean, you play negative doubles all the way up. Support doubles go through 2 of the major -1. And then responsive doubles through whatever. Fine. Okay. Let's talk about our overcalls here. I'm expecting these to be sort of, that is the weirdest order, but that's fine. Around 8 to 17 for the 1 level and 11 to 17 for the 2 level. You kind of want to have a little bit more when you're bidding at the 2 levels. So our jump overcalls are going to be weak. New suits are going to be forcing. And then jump raise is going to be weak or mixed. Have it be weak, I guess. I like it being mixed, but that's okay. Cubids are going to just show support, so 10 plus, high card points, and some support. And for Michaels, we're going to do that over those things, and then over the quasi-artificial, it's going to be natural. Natural. So, over precision, diamond, 1 diamond, 2 hearts, mix. That's the way to do it. But we are not doing any sort of Namyats or anything. Window Trump overcalls are going to be 15 to 18. Balancing will be 11 to 14. And we'll just use systems on for that. That seems fine. And then the 2 lowest unbid suits. Okay. Now, this is my preferred defense against no trump. So I'm just going to put it in and... Whoa. My drawers. 1 major. 2 hearts is hearts and a minor. And 2 spades is spades and a minor. And these are both minors. And the double is a 4 card major plus longer minor. Oh my goodness. And then against weak, and we're going to label strong as 16 plus in range. So this is just penalty, and everything else is the same. Easy enough. Our new suit is forcing the 2 level after a takeout double, yes. And as fun as it would be to play transfers here, it's just not going to happen. Jump shift is going to be weak, as that's like 1 spade, double, 3 hearts. Like, now, one thing that goes with here, I'm going to put this down here. In comp, only splinter in op suit. And then over 2 no trump rebits. 3 clubs. Wolf sign-offs. Let's do that. Redouble is 10 plus. Now I've got some funky things for this, but we're just gonna do natural and raise. So 10 plus, and this is gonna be 11 to 12. 2 no trump overcall is natural over a preempt. 16 to 18 roughly. Through I would love to have 2 no trump Leventhal response here, but this is a Western Cupid. So let's just asks for stopper. Jump overcalls, we'll just have these be natural for now. Okay, and directly over no trump, we can use 4 clubs as Gerber, but otherwise we are using 1430. Control bids are first or second round. Okay, for carding, let's do upside down. If anybody wants to change that, I am happy to do that. We're not going to bother with Smith Echo and then standard for Trump. Standard suit preference. Against, to declares lead is going to be count. Partner's lead is going to be attitude. And the first discard is just going to be upside down. Nothing special. Leads versus suits. 3rd and 5th is usually what I do. But and after the first trick, I mean, we can still lead 3rd and 5th. I lead the ace from ace king, and all those look good. Against no trump, I usually lead 2nd and 4th. So it's 2nd here, 2nd here, small, small, small. Still 2nd and 4th through declarer. I would lead the ace from this one. That seems fine. I don't know. This one could depend on my whole hand. It would be king or the queen. King asks count or unblock. Okay. So that's the convention card, which did not take very long. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. And we're going to go through and we're going to write out a couple of things that we have that are sort of notable. So let's go through it one section at a time. Nothing special up here. This one seems pretty normal. And then 1 heart, 1 spade. Let's just write out a description. So 1M, 2 no trump. We're gonna have this shows 12 plus high card points, balanced usually. And then 3 clubs. Well, 3x, shortness in X. 3M, we're gonna have that show 6 plus cards in M, 16 plus high card points usually. 3 no trump, it's gonna be 5 cards in M, 16 plus high card points. And then 4M is going to be weak. Well, just, I mean, minimum. And if I bid 4X, this is going to show 5 plus cards in X. And the quality that we're looking for something like this, let's zoom in a little bit. I just realized it's so small here. Okay. So the reason that, or we want this to, the quality here to be a little bit better than just 5 cards. We want it to be some sort of broken sequence kind of thing. So like ace, king, 10-9, or 10-9x, or like king, queen, 10-9x, or ace, queen, 10-9x. Something like this where you have sort of, you don't have a solid suit, but it is a very likely source of tricks. We do not want this to be hands that are like 9, 8, 6, whatever. Yeah, we don't want it to be like that, or ace, king, queen, jack, 10. Because with this one, with ace, king, queen, jack, 10, you know how strong this suit is. You can just make a decision on how to approach it. But with something like these broken sequences, you want to let partner know that you have something here. It is a valuable source of tricks, but it is not like standalone. And so it sort of lets partner in on sort of your evaluation of your hand. It doesn't necessarily need the 10 or 9 either. It could just be something where it's like a good sequence, but not like solid and not terrible. So that's what I wanted to say about this one. After openers rebid, responders rebid is showing control. Okay. So we got that one. What else? Talk about Drury, I guess. Pass, 1 major, 2 clubs. Drury, 3 plus card support. Limit, 9 plus high card points. So 2 major is the weak one. Weak, sorry, I opened. 2 diamonds is like a default. Nothing good to say, but not complete minimum. And then let's say that 2 hearts, if 1 spade was M. This is going to be 5 plus hearts, and forcing for 1 round. Other bids are natural, forward going. Yeah, natural and forward going. Okay, that's good. on over double, and yeah, on over double. Okay, let's write out our description of the range ask. So 1, 1, 1, no trump. So range ask. 1 no trump, 2 spades. Range ask. Asks if 1 no trump opener is minimum or maximum, but may also be a hand with just clubs. Okay, so over this, opener bids 2 no trump with a minimum. They bid 3 clubs with a maximum. Over this, if partner bids 3 clubs, this should be showing I just have clubs. Weak. 3x otherwise is 6 plus clubs, shortness in X, and game forcing. Three no trump is to play. And the other bids are the same as above. 3x, 6 plus clubs, shortness, and X, game forcing. Okay, let's write out a short description of Puppet Stamen here. 1 no trump, 3 clubs. Puppet Stamen, low info. So normally when you play Puppet Stamen, 3 diamonds would show that I have a 4-card major, but this just denies a 5-card major. Does not promise a 4-card major. 3 hearts shows 5-card major. 3 hearts and 3 spades. And then over this, partner can bid 3 of a major to show 4 cards in the other major. And then 3 no trump to play. May or may not have a 4-card major. Doesn't deny anything. And this is where the low info side of things comes into play. Supplementary sheet. Okay. So we did that. All the rest of this is pretty okay. Maybe I should do a short description of Lebensol. Lebensol. Used after interference in our no trump auction. That is not 2 clubs or double. So if you can still bid something at the 2 level, this is natural non-forcing. If you bid 2 no trump, this relays 3 clubs. Could be any hand, really. 3x. Non-jump. Well, No, 3x, yeah. This should just be game forcing. And then Cupid is Stamen. Denies a stopper. Asks if opener has a 4 card major. And let's also put the double in here. This is a negative double. Okay, and then after this, after 3 clubs, rebids after 3 clubs are going to be 3x non. Well, it's not a jump anymore, but there you go. When you could have bid 2 of it initially, invitational, natural, 3x when could not have bid 2x initially, sign off, natural, and then Cupid, Stamen, showing a stopper. Asks if opener has a 4 card major. Bing. Okay, let's delete that. That way it's not on a new line. Okay. 3 no trump. 2 play. 3 no trump. Play. May have a concern about a stopper. Okay. That was a pretty quick description of Levensaul. All right. I'm not going to worry about this. This is like a non-thing. But let's do 3 no gambling really quick. Shows a long, solid minor. 7 plus cards. Ace, king, queen. Or better. Over this, we can bid 4 clubs. Slash 5 clubs slash 6 clubs. As pass or correct for the minor. And 4 no trump. 5 no trump. Showing values. Asking for the minor. Very Michaels-esque. Over our opponents, gambling, 3 no trump. We use our no trump defense at the 4th level. Double is for penalty. Okay, let's just move this on to the next page. What else? August. Let's write that one out. August asks for quality and strength of hand. The clubs is a bad hand. Bad suit. 3 diamonds is a bad hand. Good suit. 3 hearts is good hand. Bad suit. And 3 spades is a good hand and a good suit. So it just kind of gets better as you go up. Ba-do-do-do-do. Two-way new minor forcing. Let's write this one up. After 1x, 1y. 1 no trump. A modified new minor forcing system. So 2 clubs. Relays, 2 diamonds. Jesus Christ. Either sign off in diamonds or start an invitational sequence. 2 diamonds. Game forcing. Asks opener to clarify their hand. You know, Trump, this one's a tricky one. This one relays clubs. Or puppets clubs. Okay, well, I mean, that's basically the whole thing. Okay. And then we'll write out mathy really quick. This is our defense against decision openings. It's simple, it's sweet, it's to the point. Love it. Double shows the majors. 1 no trump shows the minors. Everything else is natural. I feel like that was a spot for a MasterCard commercial. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Okay, we're almost there. I think just one more thing I want to write out here, which is just this part. Well, maybe I'll do this part too. So our defense against no trump. So this is multi-landy cap. So whenever the opening range has 16 plus in the range, we consider it strong. Otherwise, it's weak. Over strong, no trumps. Double shows a 4-card major, longer minor. Over this, partner can bid 2 clubs to pass or correct for the minor. 2 diamonds asks for the major. If overcaller bids 2 diamonds, then advancer bids 2 hearts. This is pass or correct for the major. And then 2 of the major is natural, non-forcing. You should have 5+ cards in that suit, at least. 2 clubs shows both majors, 5-4. 2 diamonds ask for the longer major. And 2 of the major shows preference. 2 no trump is forward going. But we don't really need too much information there. So 2 diamonds shows a single suited major, 6+ cards. 2 hearts, pass or correct. May have an invitational hand with spades. 2 spades, pass or correct. Has an invitational hand with hearts. And then you can follow that same structure at higher levels. And then over 2 of the major, usually 5+ M, 4+ M. The intonation's different. It's a different M. 2 no trump asks for the minor. Constructive plus values. And 3 clubs is pass or correct for the minor. Boom. 3M is preemptive. 3 diamonds should be a good raise. And then, yeah, the rest of that's pretty straightforward. We have that, and then let's just write out this precision thing, which is going to go right here. And then over precision, 1 diamond, short diamond, 2 diamonds, it's natural. 2 hearts, Michael's, pass or correct. And 3 diamonds, Super Michael's. Okay, well, look at that. We just whipped that together. That seems like it's a pretty good highlight reel of the convention card. And sort of clarifies all the funny little things that I added in here. I don't think there's too much else, but if there are additional questions, I will go through and answer those. But I feel like, for the most part, that's not too crazy of a card. But I do have 2.5 pages of notes, just in case anybody needs them. So, thank you all for stopping in and hanging out with me while I put together this little convention card. There will be more information coming out about the BridgeBrawl thing in the coming weeks, but I think that's it for now. So thanks, everybody. And until next time, happy bridging.